What is up, sister? Okay, you guys, I got something to share with you. I'm gonna see how the craziness happens when I do this stuff. Oh, the oven. I'm like, what was that? Pop on. Facebook's gonna take 20 minutes to have you guys on. So what I'm gonna do is invite a few of y'all, cause screw Facebook. They're so weird in the groups, you guys. So you have to talk for you to get notified. You have to start like, I don't even know. I don't even care. I just want to give you what I need to give you and go on from there. If I get a few of you on, that's going to help. Okay, so hi, honey. How are you? Hi, Shelly. What I'm going to do on my personal page, if you didn't just see that, Christina will share it in a little bit, to show you the base of this new snickerdoodle recipe that I put together. I use sunflower butter, a few different things, the gelatin, which makes it super chewy. Excited to try that. Tried it with chocolate chip cookies. It's amazing. I drink gingerbread coffee so that I don't eat the cookies. I taste them and then I store them for an event I'm having, or you'll just see me next to the cookies all day, because who doesn't like freaking cookies? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, who doesn't like cookies? So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. Besides my normal, let me fill you in on some things after this. Shannon's in the house. Oh. Wait. Sorry, got a little excited for Shannon right now. I don't know if that means you got notified. Did I just click that for you? Okay, my back's hurting. So let's go. I'm gonna make a little cream cheese frosting and swirl it in the freaking snickerdoodle cookie. So when you bite into the my crazy like brain when I create things, you guys. Trader Joe's, Shannon. Like straight up, I buy them every time I go because they'll be gone. There's a whole mix of different flavors. Anyways, I'm gonna make a frosting to kind of cut into the dough. So I already have one batch being made without it, and then I'm gonna cook it, bake it, and then we're gonna like keto soul sisters. Here's it first, sees it first, see if it works, right? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I know about what I know. We are going to add a little bit of butter, boom, and then a little bit of cream cheese. That's a lot of bit of butter. Let's not do all the butter. The butter. So then we're going to talk about some stuff coming up, and I want to hit some mindset points on this last Tuesday mindset coaching. Not last, but like we're going to kick off the 12 days of Coachmas, and I'll fill you in on what that's about. I'm excited to honor my beautiful soul sisters that have been by me from day one. So it's gonna be fun. Where's my scissors? This is a very easy way to make frosting. You can just use cream cheese, but I'm gonna use cream cheese and butter. It's also very dangerous. You can't just go, I am keto, and just eat all this, right? This has to be completely in a plan. But you want to do this before attacking regular cookies, right? And then you want to make room for it in your plan. So there'll be room on Friday for this, for me. Let's see if I can handle this right now. Then I'm going to get Swerve. So I have the dough from the video that's going to be shared in this group, right? It'll be shared. It's on my personal page right now. And that dough, can you guys just eat cookie dough? Come on, I see you. Who are my dough eaters? Dough. I'm a freaking dough eater, for sure. Like, who needs to bake the bad boys, right? Let's eat all the dough. Like, who seriously is like, eat all the dough? Come on, give me some love. None of you guys eat the dough? You're scared of the egg, huh? I ain't scared of the egg. I just eat the dough. Yeah, right, Tiffany? I'm like, it was worth my death. It was worth my death. I died eating dough. I don't care. I don't care about the raw egg. egg in there. I know Shannon won't do the raw egg. I know Shannon. That's why we balance each other. She's like, I ain't eat no raw egg. All right, here we go. We are going, smells a little like mac and cheese right now. We're gonna make sure we make this a sweet, right? This can very easily go into a recipe for a savory. At this point, cream cheese and butter can go right into some mac and cheese or cauliflower or whatever. I can do so much with this right here. Shelby, what is up? We are going to make some frosting and we are going to stir it around. The cream cheese is a little bit tricky. I want to make sure I get that all dialed in. I hope I don't overcook the cream cheese. I don't think you can do that, right? Looking good. Looking good. Let me get this out of the way. This is all does not need to be here. So what I've done is this gooey madness right here. And now what we're gonna do is add some swerve to it. That's about 2 tablespoons. Where's Donna? Hi, Jennifer. Shelly, what is up? So we are going to make a little twist on what we just did in the other, on the other live. We are going to put some cream cheese frosting in the snickerdoodle. I added swerve, I added cinnamon, and now you have your perfect little frosting. The cream cheese is clumpy. I don't want it to be clumpy, and I can't remember how to not make it clumpy. Do I cook it more or stop cooking it? Should I attempt to cook it a little more? You see that face? Well, I will master that part because it looks a little weird right now. There we go. That's a little better. I'm gonna add a little more swerve. About 3 tablespoons because you want it to be, I mean, frosting is really sweet, right? It looks weird right now, but I'm telling you guys, I already know. I already know. So we have the snickerdoodle base right here that I just made. And now what we're gonna do is kind of slice this in. If anyone has tips, yummy, on how to make this less clumpy. Because I totally forgot that I've done this before. Oh, okay, room temperature, so maybe not cook it. So definitely don't cook it more. That's okay, this is totally gonna work though. Sorry, that's annoying and loud. Just look at it. Remember some clumps in here? So start room temperature and melt the butter only. That was Tiffany's advice, and I think that's what we've done before. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is kind of slice it in there. It's already, the dough's already mixed up. I guess this would be considered like folding it in, but it's not chocolate chips or anything. So you want little, when you're eating it, you're gonna want little like chunks of frosting in there mixed in. So I'm gonna leave that alone and just do it like that. I have 1 minute left on these cookies. Hold on. those. They look beautiful. I'm trying to get this angle where you guys can like see the action right here. So, but it's always a habit to do stuff over here because I've been filming from over there. So sorry why I'm making the adjustment. If you guys are popping on, say hi. If you're new to the group, definitely say hi so the sisters can welcome you. I usually do mindset coaching on Tuesdays. So right after I show you what I do here, I'm going to pop right into that and then tell you about 12 days of Coachmas. That dry a little bit, but this is for the sake of showing you guys, right? Now we know it's going to taste good. Now is it going to look good? We'll see. With the almond flour, you guys want to smash the cookie down. It's not going to flatten on its own. Okay, there you go. So it was that snickerdoodle base from the other one. And I know, poor Shelby, sorry. Think about me. I'm not even able to really touch this right now until Friday. I gotta like do it, package it, freeze it. You're gonna have a little like frosting. That was my thought process in it, right? All right. Good to go. We're good to go. So I put that on for 10 minutes and now we're going to talk. You ready? We ready to talk? Oh, so Shelby, I'm so proud of you though. That's like such a huge accomplishment, right? This will be on your off plan, right? There's going to be we're on a plan, but we're doing Christmas, right? You guys are going to float with me right now. We're still doing Christmas, and there's a time and place. I don't have to eat all the cookies, but I'm definitely going to find a time where I can eat some cookies. So, but let's talk. Today, what I wanted to talk to you guys on mindset coaching. Oh God, that feels good to sit. When I stand too long in the kitchen, I get my back starts to hurt because I have compressed disc in my lower back and I still lift and think I'm She-Ra. So what is up, you guys? Are you ready? I am trying to stay out of yesterday's creation. Okay, so let me give you the low, right? So I've been making a series of videos so that people can pick, you know, have feedback, see how I do it when I watch a video. I'm a very visual person. I want to know how the base of how to make something keto and dessert, but I also, like, I have broken a habit of eating sweets. I don't snack, I don't eat sweets, right? But it's the season and everybody gets sweets. So why don't I? So I am doing this series so that you make sweets that freaking are amazing, but don't completely throw your blood sugars off and spike your insulin too much. And then emotionally make you feel like, oh, screw it, I've messed up. Let me go binge, right? So that's the goal. Marty, say hi. Word up, sisters. That is my goal of doing this. And I'm having a party on Friday, so my local, you know, sisters are coming and my right now. Not today, son. Not today. So he went and worked out. Mom face right now. Mom face. He's like, kid, he can't grasp that. I'm probably, if I'm declining you, I'm probably on a live. I know what he wants. He wants me to call him out of school, and he needs to wait. He's impatient. Kids think. Anyways, moving on. We all know. Most of our moms, we all know. Holy crap. So the goal is to plan, right? So I am on a plan right now. I am losing a lot of weight. I do a boot camp. I'm always taking my body to the next level. I have a certain goal. My off day, I will be planned around it, and it'll be sweets, but I'm going to be so busy and so overwhelmed and so about sharing all this with everybody else that I'm going to have a few and then I'm going to be done. I'm not going to sit there and be eating it all. I'm going to be excited that everybody came over to eat them. So you can make these sweets, these baked goods, whatever, for Christmas and take it to the event you're going to and not say a thing. Just go to that when you're it's real food up in there. Like, it's good food, high quality food. When I went, I've told this story, but when I on Thanksgiving went to my sister's and made like Gouda cheese, cauliflower mac, like I made so much stuff, and because I'm me, everybody just assumed it was gonna taste like crap because their wiring is so backwards that diet food is like shitty food, because we know why. We're chronic yo-yo dieters in this group. That's who I attract, right? I know who you are because I am you. I was you. I've recovered from you. I'm trying to help you. That makes sense. So for 10 years, we've had all these non-fat, explosive ingredient foods when the reality is we're supposed to be having real food. Real food. Almond flour is the most delicious freaking flour. It's actually dangerous because it could be a little too dense. Hi, Tamara. Is it your food? Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Like, and my mom's the smart one, right? My mom's like, can I take your leftovers? That's like a $50 mac and cheese right there. And I'm like, my mom knows. My mom knows. Like, I put the good stuff in there, right? You're buying crappy flours, and I'm sitting here buying fancy bougie cheese for everybody else because I don't even eat that. Anyways, help yourself to these recipes. Make them for one of your holiday events. Make them so you don't go off plan and dive into all the other recipes. My recipes taste better than the cheap, crappy frosting cookies that end up being at everyone else's house, right? Another tip is if it's your grandmama's infamous passed down recipe, have a slice because that's your grandmama's recipe, right? Just go for it. So that's all I'm going to say on that. What I do want to tell you guys is mindset is everything. So whatever you choose to do, you don't go out on I'm going to just tell you right now, excusing yourself to go out on an all-out binge is you in denial of what you really need to work on. Does that make sense? I hope that makes a lot of sense because you need to hear it. That's the tough love part of my coaching, right? Anytime I had a breakthrough is when somebody just told me flat out that I was in my own way. Flat out. And it didn't happen right at the moment. Okay? It did not happen at the moment. I was like, my stepdad will tell you, I can argue with anyone, right? I'm like, no. And then I'd go home and I'd sit on it and I'd kind of think about a pattern and I'm like, yeah, that's true, right? So if you think you're somewhere and you have something that throws you off plan, F it, might as well start over tomorrow. You are in your own freaking way. You are in your own way. It is a pattern. You continue to do it. It's called yo-yo. Yo-yo-yo-yo-yo. If you really learn to love food and understand what nourishing your body is with real food, learn how to put it in a healthy deficit, those habits will be gone and the yo-yo pattern will be gone. And that is my whole goal when I'm coaching you guys, is to take you out of a yo-yo life. Somebody has to stop and tell you that that is a pattern you have self-sabotaged with and made excuses with and played a victim with. It's ugly. That part feels ugly and it's like, ugh, don't say that. But man, will it change your life if you just go, she's right, so what do I do to change it? Because that's when everything changed for me. The game changed for me. My life changed. My body changed. My income changed. Like everything. You're in your own way, right? There's always things we have to work on. And if everything's working in this area and still not in this area because you're in your own way and have patterns in that area. You gotta dig in, right? Freaking work, Shannon. Psh, psh, put me on the freaking work laptop like everybody else. I'm just kidding. They're like, I'm watching you at work. My boss is in around. I'm like, oh gosh, I better watch my mouth. So I just want you to start there by identifying that there's a problem there and excuses. One of the hardest things for me to see is when women come into a coaching program and they're like, I messed up, I'm stupid, and they beat themselves up, and oh, it's because this happened, and I'm like, no, you only happened, and you're using that as an excuse. So it's really hard. It's tough love, but I gotta be tough love because I've been in my own way, and I want you out of your own way. So this is the mindset challenge for you guys. This always comes off when I don't plan it in my coaching anyway. And then I have some programs that focus on it. I'm going to have a huge program in February that really dives into everything. I'm not even going to go there right now. I have a certain program coming in January. But right now we're going to talk about me honoring my Keto Soul Sisters and giving back to the community that has supported me, loved on me, respected me, always believed in me, took my advice, have the breakthroughs. Whether you purchase the program or not, the breakthroughs are endless. And I come in this group, I speak from my heart. You're not going to just only get keto tips, because I'm going to dig deeper than that, because that is the actual problem, right? I'm going to teach you all the things to heal your body, but you got to dig deeper. Because if weight is always a thing for you and you thinking you're not good enough, a weight is just an outcome of those thoughts, right? So I'm going to speak my heart, I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm going to put it out there every single day, whether people think, why are I preaching this and that? It's not about food. If anyone's just preaching food, diet, and get body fat and not preaching the rest, they are doing you a disservice. Absolutely. And I don't mind diving in it and putting myself out there, because changing your life is my ultimate goal. Like I could freaking cry right now. Like, I want you to love you and change your life, because I love you so much. I can't stand when you guys are beating yourself up and in your own way. And the sad part is I was fine being in my own way, right? But when it comes to somebody else, I'm like, no, you can't do that, because my heart bleeds for other people. It always has, right? So addressing certain things and self-love with me has really changed my entire life. And it's been really hard to dig deep. It's a constant journey. But oh man, I'm gonna write a freaking book, you guys. It's one miracle after another, and it's beautiful. So what I want to do, because I have tons of new followers, and if you guys are around people and they want to know more and you're sick of explaining things, invite them to the group, right? There's gonna be 12 days starting tomorrow of how, why, what it is, what you're doing. I want the light bulbs to just freaking fire off. They're gonna be like 5 to 10 minute videos. What? I could try to do 5 to 10 minute videos. I put up so much love in you guys that they just go longer sometimes. But I don't want to overwhelm the information, because we're going to get some real deal shit out there. Seriously. Like, if people are like, how does your brain contain all this stuff? I'm like, I spend endless hours learning. I love what I do. I've always loved what I do. I like to figure things out, gut it out, and then I like to apply our personality stuff and our mindset stuff to it as well. And it's like endless of what I can learn. I am going to teach you. I do put plans together and stuff, because I do understand what will heal your body, the damage we've done to our body, our hormone levels, our metabolism, our adrenal, our kidneys, our thyroids. Like, I understand that part. That's the dorky science nerd in me. I love you, Laura. Thank you. Laura's like, go get your cookies, girl. Hold on, time out. I don't want to burn the cookies that I just bragged about. Where's my... Let me just show you. So the sun butter, I can see little swirls in there. I'm gonna let them cool, and then I'll just take one little bite just to tell you guys if this should be your final snickerdoodle recipe. The final snickerdoodle recipe is only for my sisters. Only for my sisters. You're right. Special VIP action right there. So what was I saying? Because Laura just let me know. Oh yeah, how's the science nerd? Okay, so I want some light bulbs to go off because it's not just about weight loss. The thing is, when you coach with me, if you haven't seen all the pictures and the feedback and this and that, like, I know what I'm doing. I know how to fine tune it. I know how to create a plan and a structure that's going to put you in a deficit while healing your body at the same time, while healing your mindset at the same time. I'm really good at that because it's my heart. It's my absolute heart. But giving you guys a little understanding so that you think twice before going completely off in another direction. When you really understand what we're doing to our body when we go to that direction, maybe that's going to make you prioritize better. Because what my people know when they actually coach with me is that the real food we put together tastes way better. You will get in a space, in a zone where that food is so craveable, you don't want to mess with outside food. And it's a journey. It's a journey. You learn to navigate wherever you're at. But like, here, let me give you a little example. So my mom is moving close to me. She's moving to Whittier, which is a miracle and a blessing in itself. So when she's there, at least twice a week, I like to shut down. They're working on the house. They haven't moved in yet, but they have all access, kitchen, oven. So I'll go to Trader Joe's, do my thing. I've already got the olive oil there with the garlic. Like, that stuff's already in her house. So I know I can get fresh food and then bake it, and then we're all good, right? Like, they need real food as well. The other day, my stepdad was doing the work on the kitchen, so we were like, well, let's go figure out what to eat. We went to like a little fish place, and you know, I got a salmon salad. That's always my go-to usually. I know the owner of this restaurant. He's a doctor friend of mine, and he's told me a lot about it. So I was like, okay, well, let me just go there. It was good, but I would have loved that kitchen to be available to make my own food. It's like, and it's so easy once you figure it out. And it's nourishing my body, healing my body. There's no inflammation in my body. And so that is my actual go-to, even in a situation where it's like, well, go eat out. They're working on the house, right? I'm like, no, let me just get a pan and whip this bad boy up real quick. Like, it's that easy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because those are the habits I'm going to love for you to create. But the 12 days of Christmas is exciting. It's amazing. I want to help you get through Christmas. And I just really want you to go into the new year. This is my ultimate goal. I want you to go into the new year really understanding all the things keto is not going to heal your body, right? If anytime there's a trendy word, you can drop down and go into these high fats. Well, that's keto approved. That's keto approved. That's because it's low carbohydrates. Yeah, it's crap approved too, right? Some people call me like a keto snob, and I'm like, call me a keto snob all you want. I'm going to show up to heal your bodies because we have put our bodies through so much crap, decades and decades of yo-yo dieting. They're almost non-functional. You go to a traditional keto diet. Hi, Carol. How are you, love? You go to a traditional keto diet, and they're like, well, I'm not losing weight. I'm not losing weight. Because your metabolism is not up and running for the traditional keto diet. We're women. Our hormones are different. Our thyroids are slower. We've had multiple kids. Like, we're hot freaking messes, right? We've created these fast-paced life, and how do we adopt to these habits? Like, regular keto is not for everyone. Don't go order yourself a big old cheesy dish. Honestly, just don't. It's good. No. It's really good. If you're going to do cheese, do ones that are easier digestible on your body. Yeah, I'm not sure if I said that right. Anyways, yeah. So I'm here to just help you on this journey to make it taste amazing, to really understand the purpose, to really understand nourishing your body. A lot of times people go without even understanding their conditions. Like Shannon, for example, has no hashtag, do you have a gallbladder? I love her because that's an inside joke, because I did a video one time and like her and somebody else were just like, hey, do you have a gallbladder? Do you have a gallbladder? And I never let her live it down because I was like, hey, do you have a gallbladder either? So I like to speak on that, right? High fats in the traditional keto diet don't work for Shannon, but Shannon was in the group learning all these things keto or trying to adopt, and she's like, I don't think I could do that. My body doesn't even know what real bacon is. All the cheese is, the grass-fed beef, like those are really high fat things that her body if you have no gallbladder, there's this whole process. Here's the science nerd. But you have bile salts that work in there to break things down before they go to the liver. Like, all those work together to break down fats. And a lot of it's not working well for us, especially somebody in Shannon's case that doesn't have a gallbladder. You can still keto and not have a gallbladder. You just got to drop that down, right? So there's so much to know. So I just want to give you as much 12 days of Christmas knowledge bomb so you can take what you need to do and understand where it's coming from. I am a primal keto coach. When I went first keto, I understand I felt better going keto because I didn't have cravings. I wasn't out of control, which meant my blood sugars weren't out of control, making me crave things, right? And then because when your blood sugars jump up and then you crave things, it causes a mess. So I want to dive into that so you understand when you eat certain foods what that reaction is. But I also wanted to eat Whole30 and Paleo and Primal. Well, I love Primal. I'm actually a Primal coach, but my body, because I was a chronic yo-yo dieter, can't handle breaking down all the raw whole cheese, because in Primal, they say, yes, do cheese, but do raw whole cheese. So I coach that, but I'm like, but if you're a female that did 10, 20 years of yo-yo dieting, your body's like, raw whole cheese, what? I don't know how to metabolize this, so let me just slow your weight loss down. Makes sense? Truth bomb right there. How many light bulbs went off? Can I get a light bulb emoji? Yeah, that was a good truth bomb. If you were really tuned into what I just said, that was a good one. And what causes inflammation in your body? Everything. Everything. And it's okay, because there's things that literally you will drool over. So it's all good. We know how to just revert a little bit and recover when we do run into something where we have things we don't usually have. Make sense? Christina gave me a light bulb. You guys better post some light bulbs. Look on that. You guys are on your keyboard doing this. Like, I never post. I have the heart and I totally know what you're doing right now. Anyways, I can't wait for 12 days of Coach Mess. I will be on tomorrow. Right now, I have it set for 12. Here's the thing about me. Just kidding. You guys, I'm a human getting in the middle of a huge coaching group. They're my babies. They're my boot campers. I also am creating what I'm creating for the new year, right? I also am a mom, a bear to a lot of people. I love my son. I love being a stepmama, whether I'm with them or not. I like to provide and show up for people. So I love the holiday season and being happy. So, right? Get that hair flipping. I'm a human. So right now I'm putting you guys at 12 in the schedule. When it changes, I'm just gonna drop a post and I'm gonna notify you. Now, the number one thing you can do to get notifications in this group, whether you click it to get notifications, it doesn't matter. Facebook's like, nice try, I don't care. I don't care. Facebook controls the world when you're running your platform on Facebook, right? You have to comment a little bit. The minute you comment is the minute you'll see more notifications pop up when I'm on. But for now, we're set for 12. I will be skipping. I will be running all the way to Christmas Eve. Some will be shorter. I'm gonna come in and hit you with some truth bombs and pop out so that it all accumulates. You take a little information in at a time and you have a lot to work with by the new year. Oh yeah, April, there's 2 videos, so you gotta see them. April, you need to come to my party tomorrow, by the way, and I'm going to your event on Saturday. Did you see that? You don't see that. I already know you don't see that because I don't see who purchased my stuff. But I'm coming and I'm bringing somebody very special. Yay! Going to April's event. So, I gotta support my sisterhood. Anyways, but I'm having an event on Friday if you want to come. And if there's any local people, let me know if you want to come over for the Christmas party to sample all the goodies. All the goodies. It's going to be great. There's going to be an actual professional video being recorded for... just to kind of capture my sisterhood that I've created, because this year in 2019 I'm going to be traveling and doing some meetups, so I'm really excited about that. I want to just change the world one female at a time. I'm definitely female focused. We tend to beat ourselves up and not think we're good enough from some kind of imprint that happened a long time ago, and I am going to dive deeper and deeper into that until I affect so many women that it's unheard of. I have the tools with the food, the body, and all that, but if I could really get you going on in here and love yourself again like I see you, that's my whole goal, right? So they come together in a perfect harmony, because I also want you to feel good in your own skin, right? I think Texas will be one of the first ones, Laura. I have tons of followers from Texas and Florida. I have a business manager that runs, you know, sees where everybody comes from. And I personally have had tons of people come on and they're like, I'm from Texas. Yay, April. I'm really excited about that. So I plan on teaming up with you in February to have a module in one of my my coaching programs. So I'm really excited about that. So you guys, tomorrow at 12, I will see you right here. Make sure you comment. Make sure you say something. Oh, April, that would be great, because then I would add you on as a speaker during that time. We got to talk. We got to talk. I love you all. I'm excited to share this with you. Oh, do you want me to have, I'm going to have a little bite of that keto cookie. I mean, if you really want me to, okay. Just a little bite, just a little sliver. Okay. The recipe number 1 that Christina will share in the group is the base of it. You guys saw the spiral frosting go in there. The actual right minutes for it, the first batch I did 15. The second one I did 10. The 10 minutes is perfect. Well, I didn't get any swirl in that one. Now I have to have a second bite. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys can test this. Here's the cookie. I can see a little cream cheese surprise right there. I'm sorry, frosting surprise, not cream cheese. You have to think of it as frosting. There it is. She's brilliant. If anyone wants to give me advice though on how to, I think what Tiffany said, you let it soften and you melt the butter and then you swirl it in. Yeah, I don't think you have to cook the cream cheese. You just, and then we'll swirl it in and add the sugar. I kind of knew that. Now it makes sense. There is gelatin in here. The gelatin makes it extra chewy. Yes. Woohoo! Jealous. All right, loves. I will see you tomorrow. 12 days of Coachmas. I love you guys. That all depends on your plan, April. Yeah, that just depends on your plan. But I would say try to have one. I have no idea what other calories you're consuming the rest of the day. So we'll talk on Saturday though. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.